Okay, hey, short one today. Today we are just going to be talking about what values wildlife gives us, and there's going to be kind of a short follow up writing assignment that goes with it. This one might seem a little bit straightforward, but it's worth stopping and thinking about because maybe there are values of wildlife that you hadn't thought about in here. So. Um, just to clarify, all plants and animals that have not been domesticated are called wildlife. So even if you're a fan of dogs and cats and cows and those kind of things, that is not what we're talking about with wildlife. That is, those are animals that are domesticated. But wildlife themselves, I should back up. Obviously, those things have value to us. There's a huge value to agriculture and um, domesticated cats and dogs and those kind of companion animals, all that kind of stuff. But animals that are not under human control, what are some of the values to them? And we break them down into five basic ones, and be thinking about here maybe where you fit in the spectrum. What your thoughts are on wildlife here. The first one is an aesthetic value, okay, and that is in general, um, wildlife has a beauty to it. It is um, engaging to look at, to take in, to observe these creatures in their natural habitat, etc. There, so just being out in wildlife, in nature, just and soaking that in. Two, there's a scientific value to them. So being able to research, excuse me, wildlife and organisms for their purpose in science, and learning more about their DNA, their genetics, those kind of things. That has a value to us as a society. Ecological value. So wildlife, I like to think of honeybees in this one. They provide a role in the ecosystem. So maybe we don't directly benefit from that particular species, but they have a vital role within said ecosystem. Commercial, we've been talking a lot about this. I think hunting and fishing, those are huge amounts of our economy, especially here in Minnesota. A large chunk of money is coming into the state each year as a result of hunting and fishing. And not only that, there's a lot of people that is their livelihood is hunting and fishing, and so there is definitely an economic value to wildlife. I'm sorry, commercial value to wildlife, and then game value kind of goes through with that, uh, or kind of ties in with that as far as hunting and fishing goes. Um, This one is more so from a joy of it, um, providing entertainment by going out and fishing or hunting, not just people making money off of it, but humans in general just enjoying those things. So, those are five basic values. Today, in your assignment, you will have to decide, pick one of these values, and talk about you personally, how you benefit from wildlife in that regard.